Well, hello there, everyone, and what is happening? I am Blizzard Raptor. This is my channel where I play games for your entertainment and offer my humble opinion on those games. If you're new here or you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Feel free to leave a like and a comment as well, but subscribing is the most important thing you can do to help my channel grow in 2024. We are looking at a new game today. Steel Rising. Now, I've got a lot of time for the developers of this game, who I think it's Spiders, and they made another game previously, Spiders, called Greedfall, which I was a huge fan of, and with each progressive game that they've released, they have gotten better and better, and their final product has been better and better, both graphically and in terms of gameplay. Greedfall, one of their masterpieces, is getting a... what's assist? I'll just play it in standard. Their masterpiece, Greedfall, which is probably the best game they've released so far, is getting a sequel. However, this was the most recent game. It was released last year, and after it being out for a year, Sony have managed to acquire it for PlayStation Plus. So I downloaded it and thought, this will be a good game to cover on the channel.
Oh, pardon. You know, actually, I think I'm in no mood for games right now. How much longer are we to be kept here? Or we just simply watch as Paris burns from afar?
The rabble are rioting. This is the price to be paid for spoiling the masses.
You don't understand, Gabrielle. The king sent us here long before the city went up in flames. He knew what was about to transpire. I think he is somehow involved in these events.
Oh, come now, Marie. True, he can be misguided and somewhat short-tempered at times, but he's no Nero.
Then why have we been given no news for so long? Les enfants, Gabrielle. The children.
They'll soon be out of harm's way. I am most certain of it. Monsieur Cléry will take good care of them. For now, at least, we are safe.
Safe? Vraiment? Where are the chateau guards?
We are still protected. The king just preferred to use a different sort of guard.
Guards? Or jailers? They won't even let us leave this room, Gabrielle. The king, he has lost his mind to grief. First our darling, Sophie. Then our beloved son.
The Dauphin.
My poor sweet angel. They didn't let me say goodbye. I wasn't even allowed to see him. C'est vrai. Something inside me is crying out, telling me he's still of this world at times. I think I hear him calling to me. I'm so afraid.
What do you fear, my queen?
Everything. Everything horrifies me. The king's wrath. His army of indefatigable automats that Monsieur de Vaucanson has built for him. The charlatans who advise him, who are now more powerful than ministers. What happened to my son? What will happen to the children that God has deigned to leave in my care?
I won't let any harm come to them. This I promise you.
But how? Do you not see that we're prisoners here?
All is not lost. You forget about the one automat that is not hostile to us. This new bodyguard of yours.
And that will be us. So while I'm doing this up, I will comment that this is set in an alternative history, as you can tell by the fact that there are automatons, clockwork robots. The French Revolution is underway, but instead of the history that we know, where the tennis court oath was taken, the Estates General became the state, and although initially there was talk of a constitutional monarchy, the Jacobins gradually convinced the majority of the revolutionary forces that the only way France could truly be free is to become a republic, and they executed King Louis the 16th. Not the first case of regicide by government, because the English had done it a couple of hundred years beforehand. Or 100 years beforehand, rather. Yeah, 100 years beforehand. And the French decided, what a good idea, we'll follow that. And they executed Louis, they executed Marie Antoinette. I can't remember what happened to his kid. Try to find hair that doesn't make her look stupid, that'll do. I quite like that one. This is set in an alternate timeline, so the king has returned to Paris triumphantly. He has an army of automatons that have been built for him by his royal engineer. They are taking Paris back by force. That never happened, but it is in this game. And we are the Queen's bodyguard. We are named Aegis. I quite fancy the dancer. Yeah, I quite fancy the dancer, so we'll go for that. And here we are. Here's our little clockwork engine.
This machine that is now somehow able to speak and understand what we say to it. C'est terrifiant.
Yes, but it is loyal to you. That's all that matters. If it managed to escape the chateau, it could be your eyes and ears in Paris.
A voice actress.
And if, perchance, the other automats were to go after it?
Sounds like the
You won't attempt anything foolish.
voice actress
I cannot lose you,
who
Gabrielle.
did the voice of
Not now.
the mushroom lady, who I forget the name of, in Dark Souls 1.
Aegis?
Madame,
The king must be stopped.
The very kingdom is at stake.
Go and find Vaucanson at his workshop. Ni les Invalides.
Invalide is
Surely
the
holds
hospital.
secret to these tireless automats. And perhaps he will know something about the death of my son.
how am I to leave the chateau grounds, Madame?
Go to the riverbank, at the far side of the grounds. From there you can take a boat to Paris.
You wanted to find Vaucanson? Vraiment? What if he is the one who is responsible for this unrest?
What Vaucanson has done, ma chère, only Vaucanson can undo.
So you might have seen recently that there was another game with Clockwork automatons, the Lies of P. That'll do. Oil burette. Put it onto the quick access belt. Equip there. Flame grenade we'll equip there. Disassembly token we will not equip anywhere. And we can scroll through our items at the bottom there. You'll notice that she applied oil to her gears there. That's her way of repairing herself. This is basically a Souls-like in the sense that we have stamina, which you can see on the green bar in the bottom left hand corner. We have our health, which is the red bar. We have our weapon displayed. There's our special, which is a defensive move. And that 25, I think, is projectiles. So Aegis can climb with a jump. Here we go. You can hear our clockwork parts move in. Alchemical capsules are what the 25 is, and that determines whether you can use your special move or not. Mine's is defense, which I don't think consumes capsules. Try again. No? And he's gone. We also have our collectible Souls-like item. So obviously in Demon Souls and Dark Souls it is souls that you collect. In Bloodborne it's blood echoes. I'm not sure what they're called in this game, but that's what the 140 in the bottom right hand corner is. I don't want to fight both of them at once. Both Dark Souls and Bloodborne have taught me that you don't, where possible, you fight enemies one at a time. We've attracted his attention, so we'll try and bring him over here. That'll do. Essence of a Lesser Spirit. That'll probably give us whatever that essence is in the bottom corner then. So we've got two again. Ah, I've got them both coming. Right, okay. So we'll need to... He's got a different weapon. They both have different weapons. Whoops. Nope. Repair. And shield up. And we can pick up an ordinary oil vial, which I think... Yeah. That is another healing item. So again, this falls under that cliched category of Souls-like. I'm pretty sure that the guys at Spiders would like it to be their own thing, but it falls into that category of Souls-like. We have collectible items, currency in the bottom right hand corner that we can lose. If we die, we get a chance to go back and recover it. If we don't manage to get back to it before we die again, that's it lost. We have stamina, which determines how much we can attack and defend. You'll notice that when I do that and I get hit, it costs stamina. When I actually put the shield up, that also costs stamina. You see my stamina go down. I can sprint, that reduces my stamina. So it is basically playing exactly like a Souls game. How does the combat feel? Pretty good so far. Immobilization. So, the light weapons are able to inflict immobilization damage shown in the gauge. That's the little diamond that's appearing in their chest. When the gauge is filled, the enemy is temporarily immobilized, leaving them open to a critical hit. R1 or R2 for that hit. That's the R1 critical hit there. We got a rusty key for our efforts. Now, there are two other paths that we can quickly explore. Like most Souls games, this has winding paths, shortcuts back to other areas. Oh, I need to hold the button down, right. And that's the rusty key used, and here we are in the gardens. Now, again, branching paths. There could be enemies here. There are enemies here. There we go. He missed me with that attack. That was kind of naff. We both missed each other. Smashable items that contain items, basically. It's like all the furniture in Dark Souls. Everybody seems to hate the chairs, so they go around rolling into them. In this one, it's a dash. More like Bloodborne in that sense. Vestals are a checkpoint where Aegis will be repaired if she breaks. Here she can upgrade her attributes by spending Anima Essence. That is what your currency is in the bottom right hand corner with the flame. That's Anima Essence. Upgrade equipment, weapons, burette and modules by spending materials. And obtain equipment, outfits, weapons and consumables by spending Anima Essence. So Anima Essence is both your upgrade and your currency. And you have to decide what is better at the time. Do you take stats or do you buy items? You can see there's an animation for the chair working on her parts. So at the moment it's going to cost 1,000 Anima Essence to improve any stat. If we find keys, we can unlock slots. Those are those 4 nodules on our back, I think. We have our weapon, the armoured fan. We can't upgrade that either. We need a bronze in getting 1,500 Anima Essence. And we need a catalyst to upgrade the number of doses from the oil can, and we need a sublimator to upgrade the amount of health restored. So again, if you've played Dark Souls, that's Estus shards and it's Estus shards for the flasks, and then in different games it's either a Firekeeper soul to upgrade the quality, or it's Firekeeper, it's Bone Shards in Dark Souls 3, I think, that upgrades the quality of the healing you get from it, and the Estus shards upgrade the number of times you can use it. So there's basically nothing we can do with it just now. We've got the boutique where we can buy items for the quick access belt. Armoured fans are what we have already. These are just out of my reach, but these are what go in our upgrade units. So we can get one that increases our armour and balance when our health is at lowest. So for balance, I think that's stamina. And avarice increases the amount of Anima Essence. To be honest, I'd probably take something like that over armour and balance. That would be more useful to me, because then I can upgrade or buy other things. Materials we don't have yet. And we can sell anything that we don't want to use. Equipment. Got a jacket, trousers and boots. We have no hat. We have a grade 1 ventilation module in here, which reduces internal damage caused by rapid cooling. This is the main quest. So this is the journal. This is where we find the I thought it was the Dauphin. The Dauphin was the heir. We've got characters. You can find out all about them. We don't know who Aegis is. She's much more sophisticated, as you've seen, than these automats. Seem quite basic compared to Aegis. Here's our map. Paris in 1789. We are currently at Saint Cloud, which is the castle just outside of Paris, I believe. And we are looking to get into Paris proper. Think of this as the tutorial area. And this is our statistics. So there you've seen everything. Now, resting at this has a side effect. It resurrects all enemies. Everyone. So don't think that just because you have rested that you are safe. So I'm showing you that. That is a staple of the Souls series as well. Resting is obviously required. It restores your health flasks. As you can see, my oil burette is filled again. My health and stamina were restored. Now I'm going to rest here again because it's easier to do that than use a flask and cost myself a heal that would potentially be useful. We've got a platform up here we can catch, or we should be able to catch. Or is it just a drop down wall? Okay. I thought that was a platform we could catch, but apparently not. Again, we've got a choice of paths here. We can go down. Oh no, we've not got a choice. I thought we could go right there. Got a sneak attack on him, and it took him out in one. I want to get up to where that other one was. Ah, I didn't get my shield up fast enough. Oh, this one's quite aggressive. Gonna have to use my oil burette. Okay. Oh. Okay. That went a bit naff. I think we will... How do I open my... There we go. Onto my quick access belt, we'll put this into C. Because... that's going to restore my health over a period of time. So it's like the soul gems from Dark Souls 2. It's a heal over time consumable that I can probably improve. Oh wow, these guys have definitely taken the training wheels off. Yeah, that'll do. Get in there. One or two? Two. Right, didn't want that. Luckily. I don't think these ones are too clever. I say that and then I get hit by one. I'll do. Got my essence and an alchemical capsule. Now the reason I wanted to come up here was, first of all, for this. That is an explosive grenade, which I have some of already. That is my sort of secondary weapon, if you want to call it that. I'll use my restorable consumables first. And a chest. The staple of any Dark Souls game. So now we have a hat. As you can see, that boosts some of my statistics. I gain armor, I gain extra balance, flame resistance, and I think that's full Let me see something. Can I... No. Is there a help? No, I think full is like vulgar or something like that. You know that oldie term for lightning? I think it appears as the spell name in some RPGs as well. Alright, you. Much better. Much better. I've got enough to be able to afford... Oh, he almost got the drop on me. Wonder if my heavy attacks interrupt their light attacks. No. But their attacks interrupt my heavies, right, okay. Right, I now have enough essence to upgrade an attribute. So we'll show you that. Obviously, I know these guys will be back when I go back round that corner. So, on upgrades, our key abilities are agility and vigor. Not sure how high these will go. But this is what's going to improve my physical damage, and it also increases the rate at which I immobilize enemies, which is good. Vigor will increase my critical hit multiplier and my endurance, which is fine. We'll go for agility and we'll take it to 5, and then we'll upgrade vigor to the same. Is he facing me or away from me? Facing me, I think. Trying to see if I could get a quick in and out there, but wasn't for happening. So, remembering we almost got ambushed by this guy the last time. That guy will be coming over, I think. Got an ordinary oil vial, which is fine. We will use one of them. Then we've got this guy to take on. Aha! Okay. He seemed to lose sight of me there. Interesting. What have we got here? That looks like a much bigger boy. That might be a preview of what's to come. You have to approach slowly. And that's our stealth attack. We saw one of them earlier, but this is the game. This is the tutorial area of the game. Traditional sort of area in Dark Souls type. I mean, the difficulty is still here, but at least it'll tell you what your controls are. Granite cobblestone. Right. Oh. we've got a chest there and we've got that there. So if I put the granite cobblestone on D, and can I aim? No. Dash. Thought maybe I could aim at that box, that there, and hit it. So we can assign a longevity module which increases my health. I get a feeling that I'm meant to get that down somehow. I'm not sure how. But anyway. Let us move on. This looks like a palace guard who has unfortunately met his match.
The Swiss Guard, killed by the automats that replaced them.
Oh dear. No command was given to replace your company with a detachment of automats. I therefore urge you until further notice to keep your distance from these machines and inform me of any signs of hostility. Do not engage unless Her Majesty the Queen is in danger. Reinforcements are en route. Second in command of the Place de Saint Cloud, Lieutenant Colonel de Bachmann. So, I need to defeat an unstable automat. An unstable lancer. Oh wow. Oh no, no. Yeah, this is going badly. Okay. Right, I can't afford to trade like that because my... Oh! Oh dear. On! Well... we don't need to fight everything. This is another feature of the Souls games. We can just ignore everything until we've de-aggroed it. We'll take him out because he's in our way. Now if I sprint, watch Aegis's back. See the little gear overheating. Trigger rapid cooling. There we go. We get a little bit of frostbite build up, but because we have that special cooling module in. So, if you watch Aegis's back here, see our gear's starting to glow red. Now if I slow down before anything happens, that gear cools down again and Aegis can move freely. Let's see what happens when I let it run out. This. Aegis's gears break and it overheats. so you need to keep an eye on that. It's stamina management, the same as any Souls game. Gears heating up. Gotta let it cool. Bring it. Couldn't afford to I need to let my stamina recover. Yes. And that is how you beat a boss. And here's modules. So we have obtained a module key, several slots for modules that augment our stats and alter the behaviour of certain mechanics. The slots have levels that allow Aegis to fit increasingly powerful modules. To unlock a slot with the module key you have just obtained, go to the upgrade menu at a Vestal. You can equip modules at any time from the modules menu. So although to unlock a new slot I have to rest at a machine, I can, however, equip modules at any time. So let's have a look at the module slots. It requires one key to unlock the module slots. Okay. So I can't do anything with that now. I don't have, I've used the only module key I have. Can't upgrade my fans or do anything with them. But if I go into... I wonder if I have any new equipment. I can put the longevity module in. We go to the boutique. Do they have any modules? Any different ones? They have the avarice one. Gonna get that now. And that will be our progress saved here. Now, the giant automaton is not gonna come back to be fought again, because that would be really unfair. You could farm a lot of experience from it. So the object of the game now is to move on. So the quicker you trigger rapid cooling, the quicker you can get back in the action. We've got a guy over here as well. I've not forgotten about him. He didn't see me though, and he got wrecked. And I got some anima essence from that one. There might be some over here as well. No, it was an insulation elixir. That'll be something that reduces the build-up of lightning on your... on Aegis. Aegis, I should point out as well, is a name for a shield. An Aegis is a shield designed to protect someone. Does Aegis... Yeah, there we go. So this isn't a chest, but this is. Let's open it up. And in here we have a shield musket. Different. Fulmination, there we go. An insulation elixir, so if you can find a way to inflict electricity on an automat. This is dependent on alchemy. It's an alchemical weapon. So although it does have a shield, its affinity is linked to alchemy, which is not what I am linked to. We will equip it just now, just because that's for the purposes of the tutorial. You've acquired a hand cannon. You can use alchemical damage, flame, frost, and fulmination. Alchemic damage fills the gauge, which when full triggers an affliction, which lasts until the gauge is depleted. Flame ignites the targets, causing continuous damage. Aegis can extinguish fire on her by dodging. Frost freezes its target on the spot. We can thaw faster by swinging our weapons. Fulmination electrocutes a target. I can stop electrocution by using insulation elixir. And I attack with these just the same way. Here we go. There's the frost shield. So you'll see my alchemical capsules went down there. Let's attack with this and I'll show you the difference. Now it's frozen. That allows me to do a powerful follow-up attack. Not bad. Not bad at all. In fact, I'd say that's pretty decent, because from range I can... That sounds heavy again. From range I can freeze them. And then knock them down. It's kind of like... Do you ever played Bioshock? There's the old, what they call the old 1-2 punch, which is electrocuting someone and then whacking them with the... whacking them with the wrench that you get right at the start of the game. So a Muscadin bicorn, which massively increases our armor and gives us extra endurance. Fair enough. And the coat, which gives us armor again, gives us endurance, which is something that we will need. Would be nice to find... Yeah, that's blocked. It would be nice to find... Oh wow, what are you? Yeah, it would be nice to find a pair of trousers and shoes to go with this. But one of these looks dangerous and the other one does not. That's the mistake you make. Kinda got a powerful new way of fighting. Might have to consider adding alchemy into this. Maybe I should have went an alchemical specialty. Alchemical capsules times 2. Nemesis claws. And I've acquired a compass. Here's the compass. Let's have a look at the equipment. What are Nemesis claws? They are linked to agility, which is my key attribute. The special move is counter-attack. So this is a risk-reward weapon. They do less damage, 8 less damage, but counter-attack would give you a powerful weapon to use. Might have to think about that. Not going to use them just now though. Is there a reason we can get up here? Is it just somewhere we can get away from the enemy? Yeah, because Aegis can't grab that. Can't double jump either. Oh well. Interesting, unless that's a way of sneaking up on the enemy.
The riverbank is just beyond this wood.
Here we have the latest Vestal. And I think this is a good place to leave off because I don't want these to go as long as the... Assassin's Creed videos that I've been putting up. So I quite fancy... I did want to put Vigor up. So let's do that. Wonder if there is any... These are the starter weapons that you can buy, obviously. Okay, nothing in there. And this is all the stuff that I have, so I can manage my gear if I want to. And with that, we will finish off here for today. So if you've enjoyed this, leave some love on the video. Subscribe to the channel for a start so that we can get this channel growing in 2024. Leave a like and a comment on the videos, and I shall see you for more episodes in the near future. Thank you, and bye for now.